Well, good evening, Southeast Texas. The sun finally beginning to break through across parts of the area. This is our Roofing 911 Skycam network over in Orange, sponsored by the Horseman's Western Store. And we can thank the clouds today. If you were one of the ones that didn't want rain late today because of going out to high school football or any other plans, you can thank the clouds for that, because we started out with overcast conditions this morning. It stayed mostly cloudy to cloudy just about all day. That kept the heating down, that kept the instability down, and that kept the coverage of showers and thunderstorms down. We've seen that a couple of times this summer that happened. Now, Roofing 911 Skycam Network, our other camera here in Beaumont, sponsored by Packard and Apres. We have partly cloudy skies here in Beaumont. We did have one isolated thunderstorm that developed on the south end of town earlier. Produced quite a bit of lightning, didn't last very long though, and it weakened. Now, we started out this morning well into the 70s, highs today upper 80s to around 90, 91. We just didn't get the heating we needed to get those thunderstorms going in that big coverage that all of our computer models were showing today, by the way. But like Friday night, first night of high school football, I think everything worked out okay. There'll still be a few showers possible throughout the games tonight, but shower thunderstorm chances are going to increase after midnight tonight. We'll talk about that in just a minute. But our Roofing 911 Skycam network outside of our 12 studios, sponsored by Mid-County Plumbing. Partly cloudy to partly sunny skies across the area. That one isolated storm that developed earlier actually produced quite a bit of lightning, especially just south of town. Brief heavy rainfall, but boy, it was very, very isolated in nature. Areas out to the west, let's say toward Houston, southwestward, they had lots of sun today, and they had more thunderstorm activity. So you might say to yourself, well, overnight, why would our storms pick up overnight or after a minute later tonight? We're not going to have any heating, so you're not going to have instability. We have an upper level disturbance coming in. Didn't really have that today. It was off to our northeast. Our Roofing 911 Skycam network over in southwestern Louisiana, Lake Charles, had a few showers there earlier, not many. Skies are partly sunny over in southwest Louisiana. You'll also have a pretty good chance of showers and thunderstorms in southwest Louisiana later tonight into tomorrow morning as well. Could be some 1/2 to 1 inch rainfall totals in a few spots. And you know, actually that's very good news. It's getting pretty dry across the area. It really is. Even some of the areas that have gotten a lot of rain this summer, we need it. It's getting pretty dry, and we'll have a chance later tonight and tomorrow morning, then another chance again in the afternoon tomorrow. Partly sunny to mostly cloudy skies. Our Roofing 911 Skycam network up in Jasper, and you were pretty much rain free for much of the afternoon. You had a few showers up there this morning, but that cloud deck, you know, we had heavy thunderstorms late yesterday, last night, all night long from Shreveport to Alexandria. And that big mass of rain, you have a complex that big, it's going to produce a lot of high clouds, and that was the clouds we had over us today that kept our instabilities down and kept our rain coverages down. Our Roofing 911 Skycam network down in Port Arthur, sponsored by Market Basket. You have partly cloudy skies as well. Port Arthur, you were fairly dry today as well. Started out in the upper 70s, and it's going to be a mild to warm night tonight as well. Mid to upper 70s for lows. Remember, that front stalled out just north of us, north of I-10 anyway, and it's not going to move much over the next couple of days. All right, let's take a look at our weather headlines. More rain and storms later tonight and for Saturday morning. There'll be some breaks in the rain from time to time. Scattered still on Sunday, Monday. Front's not going anywhere until Monday night, Tuesday. Tuesday looks better. We'll start drying out. A little bit of dry air finally starting to work in Tuesday, but still scattered storms on Sunday and Monday. This is a slow moving system. You know, a few days ago looked like it was going to be fairly progressive or faster, but that turned out not to be the case, as the main energy, upper air support, stays well off to the northeast. Now we're running in the mid to upper 80s, 85 Kirbyville, 82 Jasper, 87 Orange, 86 Port Arthur. One little shower, it just fell apart east of Finette. Not lasting long when they pop up. Now we've got to remember, high pressure's moved west of the area, but I think that as well was just close enough to us today to help keep some of the thunderstorms suppressed as well. I really do, because Houston had a lot more heating than we did. They had some big storms move through Conroe, but they got close to Intercontinental and just fell apart. That was ridging there that kind of shut that down, but that ridge continues to move on to the west as well. Notice off to our northwest, a redevelopment of a thunderstorm, pretty heavy, just north of Corrigan, north of the Corrigan-Camden area. That's moving very slowly southeast. This is just the beginning, I think, of some heavier showers and thunderstorms later tonight and in the morning. I don't think we'll see severe weather, but we're talking some slow-moving stuff. Could see some 1/2 to 1 inch, maybe some 2-inch rainfall totals later tonight into tomorrow morning for parts of the Triangle and the lakes. Little thunderstorm, they're kind of regenerating. It's going to pick up later tonight. There's an upper level disturbance coming out of North Texas, going to ride down that front as well. And if you have any weather questions, be sure to text us on a number. Of course, we'll get back with you as soon as we can with an answer. If you have any questions concerning the weather for tonight, for high school football, or for the big holiday weekend coming up, we'll be sure to answer that. We'll put that number on the screen in just a moment. Notice off to our east, southwestern Louisiana, lots of clouds as well. All right, radar kind of zooming out, just not much left. Got one little shower southeast of Liberty, rain free in the Triangle. Had a couple showers pop up, but there weren't many. One thunder shower to our south in the Gulf. And of course, way off to our north, things are beginning to redevelop again. All right, temperatures 85 Lake Charles, 89 Houston, 90 Lufkin, 93 Waco. The real heat today was in southwest and south central Texas, 89 in Austin. They've really cooled down. 100 though, second or third day in a row. They've hit the century mark in San Antonio. Yeah, pretty hot there. 102 Del Rio. This is normal for this time of the year for southwest Texas and south central Texas. By the way, 100 century mark as well out in Pecos. Notice off to our northeast how comfortable, 76. Well, that's nice in Jackson. Some drier air really in place there. 84 in Tupelo, Mississippi. So areas off to our northeast, very, very nice. All right, the front, stationary. It's going to remain that way or close to it. It's really a weak cold front. It's going to sag down to I-10, not till tomorrow, and then may reach the coast Sunday, Monday. But it extends from West Texas to just north I-10 to New Orleans. It's just not going to move much over the next couple of days. It's not going to happen. And with moisture staying in place, upper level disturbances coming in from the northwest, we'll keep those rain chances high beginning later tonight and tomorrow morning. There'll be breaks in the rain, of course, throughout the day tomorrow. Another chance in the afternoon. You're north of this front, things look pretty good. The air's a lot drier. Dew points are in the 50s and 60s in Mississippi, portions of Arkansas, but air that dry is not going to reach us. That probably won't happen until the end of next week, which we'll talk about a little bit later. There's that phone number at 409-749-9302. I'm going to check the phone real quick, see if we have any questions come in, being that it's a Friday night, big holiday weekend. And let's see here. Don't think we have any, but let's see. Be sure to text us though, 409-749-9302, and we'll get back with you when we can. Now the areas in green that you see here, that's a lot of moisture. It really is. We got that. Moisture is not an issue. Instability and a little bit of ridging from that ridge out to our west kind of held the showers and storms down today, but that'll be changing later tonight, the next couple of days. That front there is just not going anywhere anytime soon. We're going to show you that on the animation now. All right, notice we have lots of moisture in place. Lots of moisture in place. That's not the issue. There's the front. Now we're going to put this into motion. Notice between tonight and tomorrow morning at 10:30, front really doesn't move much. In fact, moisture levels actually get higher overnight tonight into tomorrow morning. Give it a 60% coverage tomorrow. There goes a disturbance that rips on by later tonight in the morning. Now here's Sunday afternoon. The front almost to the coast, not quite, pretty much along I-10 on Sunday. Look at this disturbance coming in. Moisture's even higher on Sunday. Now right now we got it at 40 to 50%, the rain coverage for Sunday. May have to raise that tomorrow for Sunday, but it's kind of what it looked like looking at moisture levels. Look like about a 40-50% coverage for Sunday, but there's going to be scattered and numerous showers and storms even on Sunday. Let's see if the front moves anywhere at all. And Monday's Labor Day, makes it to the coast. Finally, still high moisture levels, so we're going to keep the rain chances in the 40 to 50% category even for Labor Day. Dry air still back off to the north. It finally starts working in on Tuesday, the drier air. There goes the front, a little bit farther offshore, especially by Wednesday. Gets a little, we get another little surge, by the way, on Wednesday, and then another one on Thursday. Much drier air works in. Look at these browns starting to show up. That's going to get close to us by Friday of next week. A week from today really may feel nice. And drier air, that'll be nice. We'll have lows maybe in the low 60s in about a week up in the lakes area. If that pans out, we know how things change quite often. All right, rainfall totals this evening, not too much, but overnight, later tonight, watch these totals go up. Almost a half an inch to an inch just overnight. That's a possibility. That upper level disturbance works. And we've got the trigger, the surface feature, the surface focus is over the area. We just need a little disturbance to help kick things off, and that's going to happen here in a little while. Notice as we head into Sunday, we'll add some more to that. So basically between later tonight and Sunday night, 1 to 2 inches of rain in spots, not out of the question. And there could be some isolated heavier totals as well. All right, futurecast, not showing much this evening. Notice later tonight, though, showers and thunderstorms redeveloping. We'll give it a 50% coverage after midnight to around daybreak. Some of those could be pretty heavy. Lows will be in the mid to upper 70s. In the morning, still storming, especially along the Sabine River. Pretty good coverage of showers and thunderstorms there and scattered around across the rest of the area as well. This doesn't mean this is exactly where the storms will be at 5 o'clock in the morning from DeRidder to Sabine Pass moving east. That doesn't mean that's where they'll be. That could be farther west, it could be farther north, farther southwest, but it gives us an indication what the coverage will probably be like due to that disturbance coming in later tonight. More activity on and off throughout the day. There's plenty of breaks too in the rain. It's not going to rain all day tomorrow, but certainly we will have plenty of breaks. All right, marine forecast, not a bad one as far as winds and seas go. You'll have to dodge some showers and thunderstorms, that's for sure. South winds coming northeast tomorrow up to about 10 knots late in the day. Water temperature at 90. Now tonight, 50% of the area. That means half of the viewing area will see some showers and thunderstorms after midnight. 50% coverage. Lows will be in the 70s. Now tomorrow, 60% of the area will see showers and thunderstorm. The front right on top of us. More disturbances, plenty of moisture. Winds pretty much variable in direction, mainly out of the north-northeast for the lakes. We'll give it north-northeast for inland and the triangle too. They're variable as well, different times of the day, so not much wind out there at all. All right, 7-day forecast. 60% coverage tomorrow, still 40% Sunday, 40% on Labor Day. We finally dry out Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday of next week. Of course, we get that front offshore Monday evening. Tuesday, drier. Another surge, weak front, comes in Wednesday. Notice the temperature drops 70 to 67. Then another surge, hopefully, possibly, comes in Thursday evening. Notice temperatures drop even more for lows. Next Friday, which is a week from today, could be in the mid 60s for lows and highs in the upper 80s. Hopefully that'll pan out. The upper air pattern shows that will pan out. Hopefully it does. Boy, that'll give us some nice weather for the middle and end of next week. But in the meantime, once again, if you're heading out to high school football tonight, have the umbrella with you. A few showers are possible. We'll give it a 20 to 30% coverage.